See, in consignment, there are two parties. First one is consignee and second one is consigner. Why consigner expects credit sale? Why it is not expecting cash sales? You will be having 5 marks question on pro forma of invoice. You will be asked to write pro forma of invoice which contains 5 marks. Hello my dear students, I am Ajay sir, faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, MYSURU, a temple of excellence. My dear students, in today's session I am going to handle the subject Financial Accounting 2 for 2nd Sem BCom, and the topic is Accounting for Consignment Transaction. So this is the new chapter. So let's see what is the meaning of consignment. What do you mean by consignment? See, in consignment there are two parties. First one is consignee and second one is consigner. See, once again I repeat. So consignee and consignee are consignee. So let's assume he is a consigner, he is a consignee, A is a consigner, B is the consignee. So where A transfer or sends goods to B, A sends goods to B. Here consignee is an agent. Consignee is an agent. Consigner is the owner. So consignor is the owner of the property or goods. Consignee is the agent. So consignee has to sell to customers. Consignee has to sell the goods to customer. So at the risk of whom? For example, during the time of transaction or during the time of transportation, if goods lost or any expenses payable, so everything should be payable from the consignor only. So consignee is an agent or a middleman between customer and owner, customer of the product and the producer of the product. So consignee is an agent. So he works for commission. There are 2-3 types of commissions are there. So for example, regular commission, del credit commission, so extra commission. We are having so many commissions. So for the base of commission, he works or he sells the goods of consignor to customer on the base of commission. For the commission purpose, he will sell. Next one, consignment is a system of sending the goods to consignee for sale of goods to the customer. For sale of goods to the customer. So here, consignee will sell the goods to customer on behalf of consignor. On behalf of consignor, consignee will sell the goods to customer. The benefit of commission. So what consignee will get? Consignee will get the benefit from the consignor. So only commission, he will get the commission. It helps to increase the sale of the company. So who is the company? Owner of the company. Consignor is the owner of the company. So consignee, we will be having so many consignees. We will be having so many agents. So agents will sell the products for the company and they will get the commission. It leads to improve in the sales of the company. Next one, it satisfies the needs of the customer also. So customer cannot directly go to the producer of the product and they have to purchase the product from the agent, nearby agent. For example, MYSURU agent will be there, Bangalore agent will be there. The production unit is in Belgaum or some any other central India. Okay, so customers of the South India cannot go to central India and purchase the product. So because of the consignor of the central India will be having so many agents in different states and districts. So they will sell the goods to customer. So customer will get convenient goods. Customer will get conveniency to purchase the product and also transportation cost will be lesser. In accounting term, consignment accounts relates to accounts dealing with situation where one person or firm sends goods to another person on the basis of the goods will be sold on behalf of the risk of the owner. What is the risk of the owner? So any risk, for example, during the transit. So the B is a agent. He will be having some goods in warehouse. Whom's goods it is? It is the goods of A, the owner. So he is not the owner of B, is not the owner of the product. A is the owner of the product. Goods may lost in transit because of accident, because of fire accident, or in Godan some fire happens and goods may destroy because of fire, or during the transportation because of accident goods may destroy, and during the time of transaction or transportation, consignee has to pay so many commission to other parties, and also so many fees he has to pay, so many tax he has to pay to the government, any other charges paid by the consignee, all has to be bear by the consignor. At the risk of the consignor means any expenses happen while selling the goods to customer to the consignee, that amount has to be bared by the consignor only. Next point. Who is consignor? Already explained you. He is person who sends the goods to the agent, the consignee to be sold by him on commission basis. So consignee will get the commission for every product sold, called the consignor. So consignor is the owner. Consignor is the owner or producer of the goods. So he sent the goods to the consignee for sale. Next one. Who is consignee? So consignee is the person, is an agent. Consignee is an agent who will sell the goods on behalf of the owner. On behalf of the owner. Owner will not sell the goods. So on behalf of owner, consignee will sell the goods and he will get the commission. So commission basis called the consignee. Consignee is an agent. He sells the goods on behalf of the consignor for commission. What do you mean by outward consignment? See, in consignment, here consignor has to send the goods. The goods is going out. Goods is going out to the consignee. So who is sending the goods? Consignor is sending the goods. For him it is a outward consignment. Inward consignment means for consignee, goods is coming into the business. Goods is coming into the business. To the consignee, he receives the goods. For consignment is known as inward consignment. Outward consignment means sending the goods. Who sends the goods? Consignor will send the goods. Inward consignment means receiving the goods. Who receives the goods? Consignee will receive the goods. Commission. What do you mean by commission? Commission is some benefits. So consignee cannot sell goods without any commission. He expects some amount for every sale, for every product sale, or maybe bulk, or maybe particular product. So he wants some benefits, some percentage of commission he will ask. That is the commission. We are having so many commission, different types of commission. Commission is consideration to the agent for sale of goods on behalf of owner. So he is taking risk now. So without commission, without salary, no one will work, isn't it? So they need some benefit. Why we are all doing our duties? So in order to get some benefits, in order to get some salary, some commission. So here consignee will not work without commission. He expects some commission from the consignor. He doesn't need to pay any expenses while selling the goods. So all the expenses paid by the consignor only. All the expenses paid by the consignor only. So for whatever the sale he do, the consignee will get commission or consideration. It is a consideration given by the consignor. Who gives the commission to consignee? Consignor, the owner of the product, gives the commission to consignee. And consignee for sale of goods on behalf of consignor. The consignee gets 3 types of commission. What are those? First one, ordinary commission. For example, if you sell my goods, for example, I send you 100 car. I send you 100 car. So you have to sell 100 cars. So totally you will get 5% commission. 5% commission on 100 car. For example, every car cost is 1 lakh rupees. Every car cost is 1 lakh rupees into 100 car means how much we'll get? So it is 1 crore rupees. 1 crore rupees. For 1 crore rupees, 5% means 5 lakh rupees commission they have to pay. Next one, del creditor commission. Del creditor commission means if the consignee sell the goods on credit basis, then he'll get the del creditor commission. Next one, overriding commission means for every extra. For example, see, I sent 100 goods, 100 cars. If consignee sold 120 cars, the maximum limit he has to sell is 100 cars for 5% commission. If he sold 120 cars, extra product he is selling now, so he needs or he expects extra commission for that. For example, I declare, see, for 100 car, up to 100 car, your commission is 5%. Above 100 car, I will give 10% commission. Above 100 car, I will give 5% extra commission I am giving. Why? Because he is selling more than his limits now, so I can get bulk amount. I can get the bulk. No, my production will increases. So I am offering 5% plus 5% extra commission. That is called as overriding commission. So here, ordinary commission is a type of commission given by the consignor to the consignee for selling the goods on behalf of the consignor. It's given both cash and credit basis. So ordinary commission can be given on cash and credit basis. So it is for bulk order, they have to pay some commission. Next one, del creditor commission. What is del creditor commission? It is a type of commission paid by the consignor. So who will give this type of commission? So consignor will give the del creditor commission for increase in the sale or to encourage the consignee to make the credit sale. Keep this in mind. To make the credit sale. Why consignor expects credit sale? Why it is not expecting cash sales? See, when in case of credit sale, he will give the interest also. No, for example, if you go to car showroom, you will purchase a car. Okay, if you pay cash today itself, it is 10 lakh rupees car. So we will pay 10 lakh rupees and we will purchase the car. But if you go to credit purchase, what you have to do? You have to pay interest also. You have to pay interest also. So the commission, if whatever the interest you are paying to the owner of the company or showroom, it is an extra amount for them. The more interest you pay, the more profit they make. So out of that profit, they will give the commission to the consignee also. That's why always car companies or maybe asset who are the seller will give credit sales. They encourage credit sale because they'll get more interest, and also flow of the cash will be throughout the year. They will get the flow of the cash. For example, if you pay 10 lakh rupees, immediately they will get the 10 lakh rupees and you will go away. But the flow of the cash for full year, they will be having flow of the cash every month. They'll get certain amount and it will be useful for the business. So always cash should be every day or at the end of every month, at the end of every year, they expect some flow of cash throughout the year. They expect flow of cash throughout the year, and also if they get commission also, so it increases profit for the company. That's why all companies, all producers expect cash. Instead of cash, they expect credit purchase or credit sale. Next one, so what for credit sale, to encourage the credit sale, they will give del creditor commission. So here consignee will convince the customer to purchase on credit basis, not on cash basis. So whatever the goods sold on credit basis, so it ensures for the owner and consignee minimum rate of interest. For example, 10% interest means if you pay 1 lakh on 1 lakh rupees, if you pay on cash basis, it is only 1 lakh rupees. If you opt for credit basis, it leads to 20% interest, means at the end of the year, you will have to pay 20,000 rupees extra. So it gives more extra amount to the consignor. That's why they will pay del creditor commission. So the more credit sale happens, or the seller or the consignee sells more on credit basis, he will get more commission. Next one, overriding commission is an extra commission allowed by the consignor to the consignee to promote the sales at higher price than the specified, or to encourage the consignee to put hard work in introducing new products in the market. So what do you mean by that? See, I fixed the commission for 5%. Already explained you for what is the at the end of every year, the consignee has to sell 100 products, 100 cars. Okay. If he sold more than 100 cars, whatever the extra car he sold apart from 100, so he will get 10% commission. So whatever even though for example 101 car he sold, that one car apart from 100 cars, whatever the extra car the consignee will sold, he will get more commission. That is extraordinary commission or overriding commission. So here the consignee to put hard work. So when you give more commission apart from certain limit, when you offer more commission, so it encourages the employees to work hard, and also if they work hard, they'll get more commission, more profit. Next one, goods sent on consignment. What do you mean by goods sent on consignment? It may be any articles, any products, any car, vehicles, anything which is sent on consignment. So the goods sent on consignment cannot be treated as a sale. So we are not selling the products, we are just transferring our asset to consignee to sell the products. So when it is considered as sale, once the product is sold to customer, actual customer, then it is considered as a actual sale. Till then we will consider as a goods in transit or goods in consignment. So Still we have not sold the goods to customer. When the goods reaches to ultimate customer, then it is called as sales. Here when you sell the goods to, or when you send the goods to consignee, it doesn't amount to sell. So when consignee sold the goods, so here you can understand here, so is the consignee. Is the consignee, is the consignor. Consignor is the owner of the goods. Consignee is the agent or middleman of the goods. So here the buyers. Here the buyers. When we sell the goods to consignee, this is not sale. This is not sale. When we, because we are selling the goods to, or we are sending the goods, we are not selling, we are sending the goods to consignee, our agent, to sell the goods to customer. So when the goods reach to customer, then it is called as sales. So when the goods reaches to customer, then it is called as sales. Till then we will consider it as a goods on consignment. Goods on consignment. Next one, consignment, they are treated as sales only when these are sold by the consignee. So when the consignee sold the goods to customer, ultimate customer, then it is treated as a sales. Next one, until those goods treated as goods sent on consignment. So till it reaches to customer and customer pay the amount, so we will treat as a goods sent on consignment. Goods sent on consignment, not as sale. We will create separate account which is called goods sent on consignment account. On that we will treat as a goods sent. Whatever the goods transferred to consignee will be transferred to goods sent on consignment account. Once it is sold to customer, then it is transferred to sales account. Next one, pro forma of invoice. You will be having 5 marks question. You will be having 5 marks question on pro forma of invoice. We have to prepare pro forma of invoice, pro forma of bill. So it is an invoice prepared by the consignor. So who prepares the pro forma? Who prepares the invoice? Consignor will prepare the invoice. Next one, at the time of sending the goods to consignee, it is a bill or it is a document. It is an invoice, prepared by the consignor while sending the goods to consignee. It is an estimated invoice sent by a seller to a buyer in advance of the delivery of goods. So what is it? Is an estimation of, it is not exact price, it is an estimated value of the goods while selling or while transferring the goods from the consignor to consignee. It is not true invoice, because to whom we have to give the invoice, to whom we have to give the bill, to the customer we have to give the bill, but we are giving the bill to or invoice to consignee. It is a temporary one or it is a assumed one. It is not exact value of the product. It is preliminary bill of sale. So it is just a copy or a document which contains what is the value of the product and at what price it has to be sold to customer, not the exact price of the product. Next one, the objective of the pro forma of invoice is only to convey the information to the consignee. So we are sending the documents and bill to the consignee on at what price he has to sell the goods to customer. What is the exact price? If he sold at which price, he will get the more benefit and commission or profit. So that's why it is not exact bill or true copy of the bill. It is a document which contains the actual product value of the product and also sales price of the product and also margin of profit. So in order to give the information to consignee at what price he has to sell and what is the quality and what are the variety, price of the product sent and expense incurred. So what are the expenses incurred to transferring the goods from consignor to consignee? These are all the information given in the pro forma of invoice. But actual invoice will be containing to whom we have to give the actual invoice. To the customer we have to provide the actual invoice. So he is our agent. If we give the invoice or document to our agent, it contains only the product information, price information and profit information, not the exact invoice price of the or billing price of the product. Next one, it notes the kind and quantity of goods, their value, their important information such as weight and transportation charges. We may incur so many carriage, expenses of carriage, transportation expenses and also loading and unloading charges, other taxes paid. So all information included in the pro forma of invoice. Next one, generally consignor receive the advance against the goods from the consignee. Such goods can be sent by the consignor either at the cost price or at the invoice price. See, here while transferring the goods to consignee, so we need some deposits. We need some safety deposits from the consignee because we are sending very valuable goods, the worth crores of rupees worth of goods to consignee to sell the products. But on what basis? We ask the consignee to make some safety deposit because we are sending the goods worth crores together or lakhs together worth of goods. We are sending the goods to consignee. But if the consignee took the goods and run away, to whom we have to go, to whom and to whom we should ask, isn't it? That's why, so we ask some deposits from the consignees in order to, as a security deposit, he has to make some deposit before taking our products. After selling our products, so he can deduct the whatever the amount he has paid out of the total profit. For example, I received 1 lakh rupees deposit from the consignee. I received 1 lakh rupees deposit from the consignee. After selling my products, he got 10 lakh rupees profit. He has to send back the profit. He has to send back the profit and total amount to the consignor only. Isn't it? Because he is not the owner of the product, he is just agent. He will receive commission. So what is the total amount after sale? So he got 10 lakh rupees. He has to transfer the 10 lakh rupees to consignor account. While transferring, whatever the amount he has paid, already paid as a deposit, security deposit, he will deduct that amount. He will deduct 1 lakh rupees. The remaining 9 lakh rupees he will send to, or he will transfer the bank account of the consignor. Are you understanding? So while receiving the product, he has paid security deposit 1 lakh rupees. After selling all the products, he got 10 lakh rupees. So he has to transfer this 10 lakh rupees to consignor account because who is the owner? Consignor is the owner. So he has to transfer the goods to consignor or owner account. While transferring, he will deduct whatever the amount he has paid. While taking the order, whatever the amount he has paid, he will deduct the amount. Remaining amount he will send back to the consignor. Next point. So this is the pro forma of invoice. You will be asked to write pro forma of invoice, which contains 5 marks. Okay. So here pro forma of invoice, the book, it may be the book center. So book center, Ajay Maurya book center, then head office name. Next one, the name of the district, and also this is the phone number, date, and also bill number, invoice number, and to whom we are sending the product. To Vasavi bookstore we are sending the product. He is the consignee, he is the consignor, and also what are the book information, financial accounting book. So what are 100 books we are sending. So at price 50 rupees per book. 50 rupees per book. So 100 into 50 equals to 5,000. Next one, income tax book. We are sending 100 copies of book into 50 rupees. It is 5,000. Total amount is 10,000 rupees. And also it has to be signed by the consignor or the owner of the product. It will be sent to consignee. Next point, account of sale. This will be also asked for 10 marks. So on account of sale, it is statement of sale. So pro forma of invoice sent by the consignor to consignee. Account of sale sent by the consignee to customers of the product. So it is prepared by the consignee. Pro forma of invoice prepared by the consignor. Account sale prepared by consignee. Pro forma of invoice given to consignor to consignee. Here consignee to customers of the product. After sell and send the goods to consignor. So after sell and send the goods, it contains the details with regard to the quantity of goods received, sales made, expenses incurred, commission, amount sent, and the balance of payable by the consignee to the consignor. So this will be sent to consignee to owner or consignor of the product. Next one. So this is the account of sale, pro forma of account of sale. So here total gross sale, what is the actual amount we sold, and he will deduct the expenses what he has paid from the pocket of the consignee. If he has paid the amount, so then he will deduct the amount total. For example, 10 lakh rupees, he has sold all the product for 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Out of 10 lakh rupees, he will deduct the loading and unloading charges paid because the goods are sent on the risk of the consignor, not on the risk of the consignee. So who is the owner of the product? Consignor is the owner of the product. So it may be loss or profit. Who has to bear? Consignor has to bear. Consignor is just an agent. He will get the commission. That's it. So that's why after paying whatever the amount spent by the consignee, if he has spent some legal charges or loading unloading charges, selling expenses, he has paid, so he will deduct all the amount, and also his commission, his part of commission will deduct. So all the amount he will deduct. Next one, whatever the advance paid by him while taking the order or taking the goods from the consignor, you will deduct that amount also. So remaining amount should be transferred to consignor bank account. Next one, in the next session we will discuss on the problem on consignment. Till then, thank you so much. Let's meet in the next session.